Hey everyone, this is Peter 24/7 from Project Ghost. So today I'm here, Sunday afternoon, yet another beautiful day. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, but hey, can't complain about the weather today. So yesterday I had a very frustrating a very frustrating time in game. I actually ended up uninstalling and reinstalling the game several times yesterday. It seems to be working fine today. So I'm just going to go in so everyone can see where I am. We're coming up to the PvP island. Hopefully we'll win this time. We've had a bad stretch where we've lost quite a few. So we have 11 minutes to PvP so we can talk for a bit and then run the PvP together. So yesterday I went back and I watched that frustrating video with all the flickering and all the lag, and I actually opened up the seasonal line and I saw a lot of mistakes here. If you see here, because of the lag, I was claiming the inner fires instead of the golden chests. I did it twice, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to make it. I was hoping I could make it without opening up any of the draconic chests, but hey, sucks to be me, I guess, right? So yesterday I did fly a bit. You can see we went down to 6th. We're not too far off. As long as we continue to win PvPs moving forward, we can catch up quite easily and maintain top 5. But there's some pretty tough teams, and we've been losing by 1 or 2 seconds, which is also quite frustrating. So here I am. Hopefully today. Oh, I need 409,000. So I'm very close to the last of what my ultimate goal was. I wanted this 409,000 points for the 1,200 sigils, and then we'll see where we are to see if I need to push up to here. So since I have 10 minutes, I'm going to open up some of my chests. I got some gold chests. Going to open up these, see if I can't get any more sigils. That's a decent pull. I like the inner fires, the eggs, and I did get some sigils. Let's see what we get with this. Inner fires, I'm okay with that. And I'm just going to quickly open these 1,000 bronze chests. So once again, as I've said for the last few days, my goal is to finish both discount lines before the end of the second seasonal event, which this is. So first we started with the breeding. I maxed out that event and I finished the base boost line that week. Unfortunately, I had to open up everything I had during the breed event, so I came in to this event with close to nothing, but I'm doing quite well. I usually do very well in the PvPs, so I usually don't have a problem catching up. So another thing I'm worried about is PvP bubbles are done tomorrow. So I have been mentioning it a few times in these vlogs, but just going to touch on it today while I'm opening up these bronze chests, waiting another 6 minutes before I stand by for the PvP island. But the new update they plan to implement on March 17th, which is Wednesday. Now on Tuesday, maintenance bubbles plan to be implemented. PG will be disabling Atlas PvP for usually 24 or 48 hours. So they plan to do that at 11 a.m. PST on Tuesday. So that's one thing that you can prepare for. If you have a level 2 castle that does happen to get popped after the PvP bubbles go down, I would suggest maybe waiting it out. Perhaps you don't even need to do a cooldown. So I honestly don't like bubbles and I don't like bubbling, so I'll usually fight it out unless it's too much strain on the team. Then I'll give them a break and let it bubble if it's close to a maintenance bubble or a planned maintenance bubble or a PvP bubble. I don't like to bubble because a cooldown is very stressful. You've got a 3-hour cooldown on a level 2 castle, a 6-hour cooldown on a level 3 castle, a 9-hour cooldown on a level 4 castle, and a 12-hour cooldown on a level 5 castle, which I don't have, so I never have to worry about that. But cooldowns are the times where teams will come in and they'll put pressure, the most pressure on your castle. If you have the capacity to just enable your shield and let yourself pop, teams are less likely to come in and put extreme pressure on you. Usually if you disable, it's easier to defend a castle than it is to defend a castle. Just because you get the extra bonuses on your Primarchs, you have the guard as a buffer, and it's usually easier to coordinate depending on the size of the battle. So I like to prevent the bubble because the bubble helps the enemy plan for a takeover on your castle, which ultimately nobody likes to lose castles. I do understand that it happens, but if you really want to make your mark and make yourself known in Atlas, my suggestion, manage your castles, show that you're active enough not to bubble, and that's what teams will notice. Teams usually get very known for a couple reasons. One is for their ability to manage their castles and the style in which they retaliate, whether or not they do retaliate or not. And the other, they could be known for how poorly they manage their castles and how often they stay bubbled for the entire duration of the shield, which is very frustrating. Now, I've made very many videos in the past based on regarding bubbles and castle management and why it's important to manage your bubbles. I like seeing, okay, we got 5 minutes left. I like seeing there's a lot of even smaller teams that are very good at protecting their castles and managing their bubbles. But we want to make sure that we are protecting ourselves where it's reasonable. Now, I do think that it's kind of unfair. You got all these really big teams that are trying to get behind these smaller teams because other big teams have actually placed these smaller teams in front of them so they can't be as easily accessed. Now, Pocket Gems a while back implemented an update. Wow, 125 sigils. They implemented an update where the blockades were shortened. So a lot of teams are waiting out the passage, waiting out the blockade on castles to get to the castles behind them. Now, these castles behind them frown upon the castles in front of them, letting people through, waiting out the blockade without an effort of stopping them. So I know all the teams that I am affiliated with, regardless of whether or not we have a no-hit with a team or not, we do not allow external teams to be on our castles. We don't accept the help. We want to manage our castles on our own. We are part of, my team is part of a neutral alliance, so we try not to get involved or have other teams get involved with us. So dealing with all of our defenses and all of our offenses on our own within our group is one of the reasons, one of the things we need to do to maintain our neutrality. But I really don't want to talk about politics in this vlog because everyone's going to fall asleep. So I still have 300 chests to open, but I am running out of time. 3 minutes left. Last thing I want to do is to not be online when everyone runs it. So I'm going to prepare for this. Now, like I've said, we have lost the last 4 or 5 PvP. So we won the PvP right before the last time I did a vlog. And then since I did the vlog, we've lost every single one since then, I believe. So we've been taking a very big hit. So we're re-rallying. Hopefully there's lots of people online right now. And we're going to do a very big push. And after this push, what we'll do is I'll finish opening my bronze chests. I'll see where we can get in the seasonal line. I'll finish getting to the 409 prize, so we get those extra sigils. And then we'll see about opening up my draconic chests and having some more fun. So, should be any minute now that it's coming up. So we'll see where we are. We'll open up. It should be within 1 minute or so. Yep, it's any second now. So what I do is I stay in this screen. And as soon as the notification comes up an enemy island has appeared, that's when I click the event and go in. So I'm waiting. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a smaller base. Maybe one that only gives me 100 points as a base, but it'll give me less points, but we're looking for speed, not point value. So as soon as this comes up, we'll wait. It's the longest minute I've ever had to wait. Okay, so make sure my notifications are on. Yes. And any second now. There it is. An enemy island belonging to somebody appeared. So we'll see. Oh, it's Dragon Elite. So it should be good. I'm just going to click the top one of the lowest of the top that I see. Pull in my Mega. The front of the base is small, so I want to use my Kralo, so I'm going to add an inner for the extra points. And I'm going to get through the beginning of his base as quickly as possible. So I'm feeling good about this. I think we're in a stronger time zone, at least at this time of day. Now that kind of sucked. I got hit by every single mage on the way. Let's see if I can get a rage boost again. Switch out Kralos, and I'm going to have to use Cav because hunters are always more difficult to fly on your phone. Okay, I'm still only at 50%, but hey, let's see if we can get through this. I love hunters. Hunters give you the ability to strategically set up your base for the person who may or may not be following you, or your second dragon. Even if defended, there we go. Even if defended, hunters are really good at taking out certain towers or freezing up some towers for your next person. So I got to 76%. I finished it. I'm going to quickly make sure the points register. And then I'm going to defend any banners I see that come up. So they are attacking. I'm sure there's others that went to start another run. But I'm going to wait and defend any banners that come in. Everyone's saying great job. Great! We finished it! So this took us 1 minute and 51 seconds. I'm glad that I could finally show you guys us actually winning a PvP. I'm really happy about this. So awesome. Boom. See you in 3 hours. 3 hours. So as you can see here, we steal basically 1.1 million points from this team. So that's a very big swing. And once they finish, yes, they'll get 200,000 points. But you can see that we jump up because of this. So we only had 20 million before, but we jump up so much because everyone has so many points. It's such a huge swing whether you win or you lose. So especially at the end of the event, I spoke about this the other day, it's very important that you're winning these PvPs the last 2 days. So Sunday and Monday is when you want to be finishing them. So let's just finish off collecting all my bronze chests, and then we'll use up all my sigils and see where we stand. So I'm very happy. I was kind of disappointed. I don't edit these vlogs and I don't cut out anything. So whatever I record, good or bad, is what I'm going to be posting and uploading. And I think that's good. You know, a lot of people make these videos flying these dragons, perfect runs, never losing, never falling, never dying. And you know what? That's not realistic. Nobody can get through every single base without dying with any type of dragon, without ever making a mistake. That's just not how it is. So I have my good days flying, I have my bad days flying, I make mistakes, everyone makes mistakes, and I think it's important for everybody to see that. You know, this game takes a lot of planning to make sure that you successfully progress and you do it in the most efficient way. I think I'm pretty efficient with what I do, especially considering I don't spend, able to keep up with the high point values. I always finish all the seasons. So I think it's a good example showing that I'm not perfect, first of all. And I'm just playing the game, having fun, and hopefully you guys are learning something from what I do. So I've got 60 more chests here. Just going to finish off this, almost done. I'm still kicking myself yesterday. That's 20 chests, 20 gold chests that I could have had, possibly another 400 or 500 sigils, but I guess I shouldn't dwell on it. I'm just still very frustrated with that leg. I know a lot of people that might even send in tickets regarding that. I'm not going to this time, though I'm tempted to. So we're going to open up this 3,575. So I get the glyph. I get me my key and my harbinger stone. Now I'm going to click the chests and get the chests. Embers. And as you can see, like I said, once you get past that garnet stone, it's all very quick. So all these values drop by so much. So it's very easy and very quick to get through once you get past that garnet stone, especially when you get to the end of the 3rd page. Now once you get to the 4th page, it jumps up a tiny bit to like 200, 100. But it's still nothing compared to what you'd be paying as a normal price. So as you can see here, I'm going to definitely finish the 3rd page today. And here we are. I'm done the 3rd page, still have 1,000 sigils left. So let's open up these. Same dilemma as before. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to collect the timers because I can use I can merge towers in to compensate for the elemental embers if needed. So here we stand. I'm just going to open up my gold chest just to get an extra boost because I got 17 more. Here we go. A few more sigils. And I go to here, and this is where I am so far. There we go. So just one line left. We're definitely going to hit this. I'm so happy about that. I don't even have to open up my draconic chests necessarily. Because coming up here, I've got the 1,200 sigils from this and some extra gold chests, and not to mention after the event is done, I will be collecting probably another 1,000 sigils. Even if we lost everything from here on out, we'd end up getting 875. So I'll definitely finish it. So I'm going to save my rubies. So I like to save my rubies just in case. Nobody knows what Pocket Gems is going to do. Are they going to put another cap on the draconic chests? What are they going to do with that? One option that some people do is they save up their rubies. They buy as many super sigil chests as possible and buy draconic chests with the sigils they get from there. But I may have to end up buying draconic chests eventually, but I'm not going to at this time. The reason I like draconic chests so much is not necessarily for the sigils, but for the inner fires. They have one prize in it that gives you 300 of the inner fires. And if you're lucky, you get that a couple times. So I'm actually going to save that for now because I know for a fact I will finish and I will not need those extra Draconic chests to necessarily finish it. So once again, thank you all for watching. I thought today was a great day. I found out I'm going to finish 100% of the discounts. And I also, our team won the PvP. So thanks for watching. And if you have any questions or topics that you want me to bring up in the next vlog I post tomorrow, please feel free to write into the comments and I will do so. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Bye for now.